WBAY TV, your first alert station. Action 2 News at 6 starts now.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. We begin with that first alert exclusive. A local mother talking with us anonymously after an incident involving her son, his phone, online games, and a supposed 12-year-old girl.
It's a possible thwarted case of sextortion. This mother is sharing with us. It's scary to think about all the possibilities it could have been had she not stepped in. Emily Byer shares her story.
I know that conversation was going to get my son to probably do something that we would have all regretted, and it could be a totally different conversation we're having today.
A local mother now on high alert after an incident involving her son and someone online.
I had heard him mentioning about how many lights he has on in his room. And I stopped and I kind of hid behind the door, and I heard him explaining a little bit more about what his room looked like, where it was positioned in the house.
We'll call this mother Jane, telling us she could hear her 12-year-old son on the phone one evening, but it was unusual, scary even.
And then even talking about when he leaves for school in the morning, he had accidentally even said he leaves the door unlocked when he leaves, and then immediately I went in there and I shut it down.
She takes his phone, her son saying he was talking with a new friend, a person who said they were a 12-year-old girl from Idaho. He says they met while playing a virtual reality game, Rec Room, on Oculus. They decided to take their friendship to real life. Jane says after going through the phone, just within an hour, things progressed quickly.
They were trying to get to send pictures. They started immediately sending, what do you look like? And they had sent also pictures of what looked like a 12-year-old girl back. And the conversation, even in the text messages, it just went from 0 to 100, and I knew exactly what was happening there.
Jane called the number back, surprised it sounded like a young girl, but something felt off. She asked to talk to the girl's parents. When told they weren't available, Jane asked for a returned call.
She said no, she wouldn't be able to do that, and I said, well, I might have to file a police report, and then they hung up.
We do believe we've identified it as an adult male out on the West Coast in Utah.
Jane's intuition was right. Brown County investigators saying it's now in the hands of Utah officials. They're waiting to hear back. Officials saying there's an uptick in child sextortion cases right here in Brown County. The sheriff's office investigating roughly 50 cases last year. It can happen to anyone, and it's important to report it.
Even if it's nothing, we still have all the, the information that we need that it actually could help a different case that we're potentially working on as well.
It can happen so fast. Just be listening, look at their phones, watch everything that they're on, because it could have been way worse.
Emily Byer reporting. There are many things parents can do to help protect children online. We do have more information for you and resources on our website, WBAY.com. Just click on the link in this story.